Hey everyone, how are you this evening? I know a little short notice on the announcement that I would be live today, but I did tell you that we would be doing this on Thursday or Fridays, and it just turned out that I was available this afternoon. So, how is everyone? Good to see you here. See if the chat room is working. It's not working on my end. So this is a weekly check-in. No real big announcements this week. Just checking in, see everyone how everything is going for everyone. If any messages I can hand down to anyone. Also, as a thank you for watching the videos. Each video I ask you to like, share, and subscribe, and you'll do an awesome job with that. Here we go. Now it looks like the chat room is available. Let's see. And it's Friday, and we usually don't have such a big crowd on Friday. I guess people have plans for the weekend and things like that, but I'm okay with that as well. So, and I do have Miss Jason this evening. She is entertaining herself on my phone right now, so we're good. My daughter is out running errands, and she will be busting up in here later, I'm sure. So, hello, Hales. How are you? Has everyone had a good week? There is Rainbow of Love. Hello, dear. And Orphan and Denise. Everyone had a good week this week? For whatever reason, I think it's been an extremely long week, if that makes sense. But then I look at the date and I think it's the 17th, and wow, May is just really buzzing right on by us. Hi, John. Orphan, oh no. Not really. What went wrong in your week? There's Kim. Hello, Kim. I had a rather decent week. Some appointments again, and readings have been pretty steady, so it hasn't been too bad of a week. Been trying to help a friend out, and that's coming along nicely. And yeah, it's been a pretty good week around here. Feeling better than normal. So I know our weather here has been crazy. We started out at the beginning of the week in like the 50s, and now we're up to the 90s. So we've had like literally 3 seasons in 1 week. Oh, your asthma's acting up. Oh no. Oh no. I have asthma and I've had to do this breathing treatments. So I do have a nebulizer at home. Um, it's just that time of year. I know everything is just blooming like wildfire around here, which is great, but it does bring out the pollen and the allergies and everything else. So we're in process of we had our little what we call our tiki tavern out there in the backyard that actually collapsed in 17 inches of snow. So we're slowly trying to disassemble that. Orphan, you're dying. I know, hon. I think y'all remember I was out 1 week. I missed a week of videos, I believe, just because of allergies and just I missed a week of videos, but I missed our live session. It's been really bad. There is Sharon. 3 seasons in 1 day. We have literally had 3 seasons this week. And there is Miss Nikki B. And I know last week we talked about Nikki, and Nikki had gone out for a biopsy, and I think everything come out well. She got that news today. Hi, Tina. So yeah, 3 seasons, 1 week. Can't beat it. Nikki, what did they say it was? I know she had texted me earlier. And this all started, and I don't know if you remember her talking about it, all started with nosebleeds, just these random nosebleeds she started having for no reason. Well, I am glad to hear the jet is home. Our pets become our children. They really do. And as bad as Roxy aggravates me, I mean, she's like one of the family. Swollen nodule, benign. Very good, very good. Benign is the word you always want to hear when the word biopsy is involved. And like I said, I apologize for the short notice. I really thought we were going to do this last night, but if I had done this last night, it'd have been no notice whatsoever because it was like right at like 8:10, and I could have jumped on then. But I opted to wait, give you all a little heads up today if I was able to. Recheck in 6 months. Very good, Nick. I like that. So who can I hand out messages to tonight? I do love the fact that it's lighter longer. Hi, Miss AM. Oh, me too. I just think we need to have an even kill. We need to be like Hawaii, where it's like 80 degrees and no humidity. That would be the ideal. Let's see what we have for Hales. Hales, you got some major changes coming, but as well as the major changes, someone is going to reveal a secret to you. It's not necessarily a secret or something that you have suspected you're going to get confirmation of. And that's pretty much coming up, I'm going to say next 3 to 4 days, under 4 days, though. Miss Sharon, what we got going on for you? Okay, Sharon, something that you're wanting to see happen or someone you want to join with, it does show a temporary separation. Shows that you may be a little bit disappointed, but it also shows it works out to your favor then. Just not nice to be around. Miss Debbie, I have those days. Actually, I see high energy surrounding you, some new money coming in. Debbie, you're coming into where you're telling me that you just haven't been feeling it lately, that things are going to have a natural flow for you. Rainbow of love. Good news coming in. Fear and worry is leaving. Something that you thought may happen is not going to happen, and you're going to be very relieved. Hi, Miss Jackie. How are you? Well, Tina, thank you. Thank you. I did tell you I was going to get the link to that podcast up on my blog, and then I got sick and I didn't do a live and I didn't get it up, but I will get it up. But thank you for listening. The guy that interviewed me was a lot of fun. He was pretty amazing himself. All right, Miss Orphan. Delays, dear. Delays in plans. That's what I'm seeing. But that's not a bad thing. Okay, that's one of those cliches of things happen for a reason. Whatever is put off or whatever you're delayed on is going to be something better or something more than what you expected. You're welcome, Miss Sharon. Miss Kim Lovejoy. Sweetheart, it shows that you're hopeful. It doesn't give me a direct no. I think it is coming, but what I'm being indicated, there's a little bit of delay attached to that. So keep praying, keep manifesting. I think you are going to see a little something extra. Yeah, it was on the show that I did for hunting. One of the guys interviewed me for a podcast on it. Some personal opinions and whatnot. It was a good interview. I enjoyed doing the show. I used to do radio a lot. Matter of fact, I used to have my own radio show on paranormal, as well as psychic questions and all that. And it just got to be too much, way too much. Oh, Sharon, girl, I am so much better. So, so, so much better. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Ann. Oh, oh no, Sharon, this is not good. Sending out prayers and love to your mom. Um, Sorry to hear that she's in the hospital. Keep at it because it's going to pay off, Kim. Happy Friday to you all. Um, y'all guys are keeping up with the prayer list or anything? Let's add Sharon's mom to that. She's in the hospital. Certainly get her on it. That's my list. For the one that was struggling with allergies, the one I just talked to, I'm gonna give you some advice that they gave me. And here, when I was just totally clogged up and feeling it, they told me to wear Vicks socks. Never tried this before in my life. Put Vicks Vapor Rub on and socks on, and I tell you what, it was like a miracle cure because it was more effective than anything I could have ever taken over the counter. Who would have thought? Oh, yay. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Matter of fact, I just suggested it to my daughter the other night. Kim, it actually works. And I was surprised how many people knew about it because I'd never heard of it. Several people chimed in to try it. You know, I was at the point I would try anything. I'm very much a homeopathic queen anyway, and it was absolutely amazing. Oh, absolutely, Orphan. I was able to breathe. I just felt better overall. And day two of it, it was almost over with. So if you don't have any Vicks Vapor Rub, get it and put it on your feet, bottom of your feet with some socks. Not to mention your feet come out super, super soft. Oh, Debbie, thank you. I know Sharon appreciates that. Well, and it's really funny because I don't know if y'all are familiar with reflexology, but it's one thing I'm really big into, and that's working with the nerve endings in your hand and your feet to relieve your ailments. I never really thought about the absorption of Vicks Vapor Rub, that particularly that eucalyptus through your feet. And I don't know why, because I'm also a big fan of those. Have you ever seen those detox foot pads? They're absolutely gross, but they absolutely work wonders. So yeah, this is true. Dollar store, we have the Dollar Tree here. They do have the Vicks in there. Is he any closer? Oh yeah, I have the honey I use in my lemonade. What I see on that, Tina, is decisions being made, but I can't say he's any closer. Alice, am I still not smoking? Girl, I'm on day 17. I like to strangle someone, but yes, no, I'm still there. It is me. Let's see. Today we have icebreakers. I'm going through every variety of sugar-free mint that you can think of. It has not been an easy task. Any suggestions on when those urges hit, I will gladly welcome. Yes, they are black the next day. They're like a slimy black and is absolutely gross, but they do work. Miss Joanne, what do we have for you? Oh, you are under an emotional and physical healing. This is for Joanne. Things are looking good, and maybe some brief flirting, a little bit of an outing going on there. Vicks on my chest. I never heard of putting it on your feet. And I had never heard of putting it on my feet either. It was always told to go under my nose or under my chest. And matter of fact, Jacelyn's dad, the new dads don't know what to do with poopy diapers, whatever, used to put Vicks under his nose. I thought it was funny. Yeah, I love the eucalyptus, and I really think that is what's so effective in the foot part with that Vicks rub. Jackie, absolutely try it. I never heard of the Vicks socks, but I want to throw out there too onion socks. It was my grandma's thing, and it does work. And it was to take a white onion and slice it, just in half, and put that flat half up against your foot. Put the sock on and sleep. It will break a fever quicker than Tylenol ever hoped to. Also, if y'all can stand the smell of white onion, if you have someone in your home that is sick and is a contagious sick, where allergies aren't contagious, but like flu bugs and things like that, viruses are, place pieces of white onion in a bowl or cup in each room, and it will draw those airborne germs to it. And you will absolutely be able to tell um, which room has the most germs because it turns almost slimy. It's really gross. No germs in the room, just dried up onion. Throw it out. Slimy onion, drawing the germs out. Orphan, I don't see why not. If you've got eucalyptus, I'd try it. Yeah, eucalyptus, if it's essential oil and the pure essential oil, it's going to be very strong. Make sure it's an essential oil and not a fragrance oil, too. There's a big difference there. Hello, Cole Miss. Miss Ann. Okay, Ann, can you tell Alice, can you tell me this? I want to know, how long has your house been on the market? When did you list it? I wouldn't use water. I'm like her. I'd use some kind of oil base. If you got olive oil, maybe you could try to using that. Hun, Tina, I really don't know without going into a full reading. It just shows that he's got decisions to make. It does take from bacteria very quickly. And I am a big fan of caramelized onions, and I use purple onions for that. Love them. Well, Sharon, that was priceless advice. Thank you for passing it along, because I will continue to pass it on to everyone I know. And I try to keep reminding myself that if I made it this far, I can make it. Alice, it went up yesterday. Okay, dear. If it went on the market yesterday, you're going to be under contract in 60 days or under, but right around that 60 days. It is, when I say 60 days, it could be day 58, it could be day 61. But right at that 60-day mark, you're going to be under contract. And Alice, things will begin to improve. You're doing what you need to do. You're taking steps in the right direction. It will pay off. Right now, you're just going to have to embrace that you're doing all that you can do and know that when you're doing all that you can do, honey, there's nothing else more you can do. Full moon advice. Run for cover. Isn't that awful for me to say? Full moon is going to bring about a lot of bajiggity energy and a lot of people. So it's not so much as you and having bad luck in the full moon, it's the people surrounding you. You did. You helped me, Sharon, and just think of the other people you're going to help just by sharing that. Um, how do I say? Full moon, like I said, run for cover. It's just it's affecting people. Okay. And it may affect me. I'll give my family a heads up. I may short fuse on this whole nicotine adventure. Won't be the first time. It's that kind of energy. It's emotional energy, I guess is what I want to say. Alice, I'm gonna put you on my prayer list with your permission. Um, for some of that healing, whether it's emotional or physical. Honey, there is no shame in disability when you can no longer work. Okay. And the higher up knows that you can no longer work too. And just know that what you want and what you need, you're gonna be provided for. And I can see that clearly. So just hang in there. You know, Debbie, it could be why you're so honoring. At least you can admit it. I can too. I can admit it too. I don't have to hesitate to tell my daughter, you need to just stay in your lane today. Debbie, I'm on the patch. Um, and if your doctor writes a prescription for it, it checks medically necessary. 9 times out of 10, your insurance will pay for it. This was a fun fact I found out. It's not too bad. It is the good and evil going on in my head because really, it only takes 5 to 6 days for nicotine to fully leave your body. Isn't that crazy? This addiction we've had for years only takes 5 to 6 days to lose your body. After that, it's psychological, and the psychological part is the worst. Tina, thank you. Thank you very much. It is a hot mess. I have not touched it all day. So thank you very much on that. I'll stop and call them to discuss disability. They were 200% wonderful for me. There we go. Good advice handed down by Debbie.
I used to smoke cigarettes, but I don't eat them anymore.
Did y'all hear that? Jacelyn, my 5-year-old granddaughter, used to smoke cigarettes. She quit. She quit at age 2. Today I caught her with one in her hand pretending to smoke and read the riot act. She quit that day. Hi, Reverend Dance. I'm glad you joined us.
Because the devil made you do that.
She said the devil made her do that. I love this child. Orphan, try the patch. I'm doing the steps, so start with that high one at the 21 milligrams. My doctor will tell you that the patch on those steps will tell you to do it for 4 weeks. She recommends 6 to 8 before you step down. See, I smoke more because I work from home. I write my own schedule. I can sneak out the door. Debbie, this is great advice. Those of you on disability, Debbie is recommending the company to look up ALSUP, I think it is. The devil will get you every time. That is so cute. She quit smoking too. That's true. Oh. Alice, we're going to send out all the healing energy in the world to you. I'm a Reiki master as well. So I will do a little work on you this evening. Um, don't get discouraged about disability. The psychological end is the hardest. It's the war going on in my head going, I need a cigarette. And the other side going, no, you don't. You're a non-smoker. Yes. Do try the patch. I also about the patch, I tried them on my arm with no lotion, no nothing, and they don't stick very well there. But I found out like up here on your upper back, perfect. Just rotate each side each day. Would say I had a patch for food. Yeah, that would help too. Alan Carr about quit smoking that helped me for the first time. My cousin said that to me. Taking notes. Carr, quit smoking. It's mental now, and I know this. 660 miles from home. Lisa. Cinnamon oil. I like it. Sweetheart, I do see things going well. Well, she mentioned a defibrillator. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. One of the surgeries I'm looking at, I am looking at heart surgery. It's not coming up right now, but it is coming. And I think he's going to do very well. I think he's not going to realize how bad he felt prior to this. I'm sorry you have to travel 600 miles, but I think you've got awesome doctors in line, and just roll with it. Miss Riverdance. Miss Riverdance, I see a short trip around the corner, and it does look like an amazing amount of fun. Cinnamon toothpicks help. Right now, my addiction has been sugar-free mints. Hey, Mr. Richard, how are you? Glad you joined us. No, 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 no. Do not let me read you the riot act about vaping. I'm on my friends about vaping. I'm on my daughter about vaping. Guys, let me put it to you this way, okay? This whatever that they're using, the main ingredient that they say is fine, it is derived from formaldehyde and antifreeze. There's your sign. Now look at it this way. They said this causing popcorn lung and can lead to lung cancer. What y'all don't realize is lung cancer, when you go in for chemo and radiation, that's kind of designed for tobacco use. They have not a clue what's in this vape juice y'all are smoking. Do not go to the vape pens.
It's not the devil. It is not the devil. It's Jesus.
The vaping. Your mom needs to stop vaping.
No, she doesn't. It's not smoke.
Yeah, that's what everybody has you convinced of. It is not smoke. Lisa, I want to tell you a success story. I said earlier in the video, I've been helping a friend out, and she's in this huge custody battle that we're getting ready to go back to court on. So she asked me to join her with her attorney yesterday. And this is an older gentleman that looks fabulous and all like that. And we talked about some things about what cardiologist I'm seeing and whatnot. Toss them me cigs. And I shared, y'all look up, I mean, I'm not joking, y'all look up what they're reporting on this vape juice and these e-cigarettes. So anyway, I was talking to him about whatever, and you would not look at this man because he's very cutthroat and cruel in a courtroom, and realize that he has a heart transplant. Now, not only does he have a heart transplant, he lived on an artificial heart at MCV College Hospital for 5.5 months waiting for that transplant to come in. And he went in the hospital with the flu. And you'll hear the stories of the lungs filling up and you going into pneumonia. Well, his lungs didn't fill up, his heart. The flu went to his heart and it did some damage that could not be reversed. The option was a defibrillator. I told him that he would get about 10 years out of the defibrillator. He got 10 years, 4 months. And there was nothing more they could do. So what they did, they put him on the artificial heart. He showed us a picture of what that looked like, and then he was attached to a machine. He said about the size of a washing machine, and would have never known it wasn't his regular heart. And 5.5 months later, a heart came in. His surgery was in the middle of the night, and it was successful. So there is the words of inspiration for today. Because like I said, he is just a spitfire in a courtroom, and you would never look at this man and know that he had a heart transplant. Amazing how far they have come with the medical field today and what all can be done. Yeah, you'll be warned of the vape juice. I know I'm coming off as your mother over here telling you, but I'm telling you as your psychic. This
Hi.
There is nothing that you're going to inhale into your lungs that we don't exactly know what it is and expect that to come out well. Here, as of July 1st, they have to be 21 to buy vape.
I'm not 30. She can,
Respiratory, it is horrible.
I'm not 30. She can go vaping.
We are. Yeah, but she can go vaping. We will ride her not to so she'll stay healthy.
No, I'm not. We are not.
That's right, Debbie. I forgot your daughter has her new heart as well, running circles around everyone. It's so amazing now what things can be done and what technology is bringing us and all. But, we've got to remember that our body is our temples, and we are so neglectful in that. And I can tell you one thing from being on this diet, I have found out the problem with America. It is called portion control. Oh my God. When you go on a low calorie diet and you're really budgeting and you're counting your diet, and then part of the diet was to learn what a portion was, what 3 ounces of meat looks like, what 4 ounces of meat looks like. Um, Portion control in this country is a major problem. Even down in Nikki B knows one of my favorite is pecan apple salad at Wendy's. That is a salad for three. That is 3 servings, not a serving. That is 3 servings in one bowl. We all are guilty of not taking care of ourselves. She is truly a Wonder Woman. They are. They are the best salad out there. I mean, they are better than like fancy high end restaurants. I will have to give Wendy's that props to the salad.
Hi.
So, but yeah, other thing I noticed. Do you remember when you used to go out to eat? They used to always serve you a glass of water. Remember that? Yep, restaurants don't do that anymore. And my doctor is very adamant that before each meal, what do you have? You have a glass of water because it fills you up. It prevents you from overeating. Is that making you hungry? Well, guys, I might have to open a smoothie shop when all is said and done. I actually read an article from the Mayo Clinic that said there was 15 superfoods to open your arteries. Okay. And they advise you eat these 15 foods a day. Okay. Can I see the hands of anybody out here that thinks they're going to eat 15 different variety of 15 foods a day, let alone foods that you don't want to eat? Well, I learned how to work that stuff into a smoothie, and I'll tell you what, it is simply amazing. Amazing enough that my family will drink it too. 18 different cardiologists in 14 years. Born to Seattle. Great shape when he survived a 13-hour wet Widowmakers. No chest pain, blockage in LAD. Sweetheart, our prayers are with you. Jason.
Jackie.
So we've been talking about you.
What?
You and your vaping. So,
Okay.
but yeah, avocados was on there. I have not tried the celery juice. I need to. But Lisa, you've got to have faith that technology has gone so far, and it sounds like you're going to a wonderful place. Not his time yet. Not his time yet, because if it was his time, the surgeries and all wouldn't be lining up. Yes, you're right. You have to ask for water now. You're right. Where it used to be just standard, your waitress or waiter come to the table and bought a pitcher of water and filled everybody's glass of water. Hi to my daughter and my granddaughter, my girls in there. She's just coming in from the grocery store, so I'm sure there's all sorts of nonsense in there that she shouldn't have. I don't make them eat. I just want her to be a little bit more aware of as she gets older, it's important that you really start watching out for things. Paralyzed stomach eating is difficult. Ooh. Well, get on this smoothie boat. I'm telling you, and I don't have the fancy juicer or the fancy smoothie machine. What I do have is not even a $200 food processor. I have a $1,500 electronic chopper that will actually liquefy a carrot, that and a blender. And I can make the most amazing smoothies that are low in calories and completely healthy. Type 1 diabetes has that. There are some great heart surgeons. I would not thought that I would be one to have the problems that I'm having at this early age. But apparently my problem started at a much earlier age and was not aware of it. So she used it one time. Exactly. You don't need the fancy electronic gadgets. Girls, you can get it done. I'm telling you. A little food chopper, a regular blender. For a new job change, leaving the medical field. Tina, it shows you're working in gaining and success. Smoothie every day with kale. Yes, our our smoothie does have kale in it. And for those of you that hear kale and just kind of turn upside down, as my daughter calls it, my lizard food. I actually have gotten used to eating kale as a salad, substituting romaine or iceberg, which don't digest that well. And you really, after a while, you really don't know the difference. Take anywhere from 2 months to the end of the year. And unfortunately, dear, I'm thinking the last quarter, October, November. Kim, you too? Yeah, guys, I just turned 50, and I'm like, not a problem. This, except money from me. Alice, she will, dear. It's all about timing. Right now, you're not mentally there. You're not emotionally there. You're still under a healing mode, but you're also not a lady that's destined to be single. Richard, are you still here with us? I know he's having internet problems. Walking is an awesome exercise. I've been trying to get in so many steps a day. I've run into leg problems, which is going to be a whole other issue, I'm told. But walking is an awesome exercise. Anything to do with the cardiovascular. Baby spinach, baked kale with salt on this wonderful snack. I actually did asparagus this evening in the oven with some Parmesan cheese and some garlic, and it was very good. Really, Janet, that's not good. Well, Sharon, we're right there together, dear. I have a Fitbit. I think the biggest thing is I didn't know where my Fitbit charger is. The little thing that plugs into the computer to charge. Hi, Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy.
Yeah, but any of y'all out there, I can tell you this: if you're looking to quit smoking, the patch is very helpful. Doesn't control the psychological aspect of it. I haven't really found out the real fix for that yet. It's just the knowing that the actual addiction is gone and repeating that to yourself. Hi, Christiana. Brussels sprouts. You know, I haven't tried that, but that does sound delicious. Yeah, mine was just a little cheap one, the one of the first ones that came out. It is a motivator. Really, I might have to because it absolutely, and it's one of those. It was one of two or three spots, and two or three spots is not there. Kim says no Brussels sprouts. No. So wait, Jason knows about broccoli. Not going to happen. Well, my daughter growing up loved broccoli. She wanted broccoli every night. Yeah, I haven't done asparagus in a while, but I forgot about Brussels sprouts. I have to try them too. All about the greens. And someone mentioned avocado, and they are one of my favorites. Matter of fact, I have an avocado tree that is about 2.5 feet tall from an avocado I made April of last year. And Jason and I actually were able to read it. And don't think that you're going to do that and just boom, it happens because it took like 10 pits to get one to root.
He drinks a lot of water.
Your family approved as a foster home. Congratulations, Chrissy. It does show it comes later, Jackie. It's just not right now. This month of May. I do. Right towards the end of the month. Miranda. Not right now, okay? It shows you've got some work to do on yourself before that comes. So, can't say that you won't date, but actual relationship and love, not right now. Roasted veggie recipes. Okay, I will have to look into this. I know what one thing I love doing on the grill. Um, if y'all have never done squash on the grill, I'm not a real fan of squash, but squash with a little bit of butter and onion wrapped in some aluminum foil is absolutely delicious on the grill. Natural blood thinner. I get sick when I was 35. It was like having sickle cell. Sickle cell is because of, oh, Rainbow Love, my heart goes out to you. Christiana, you've got a good business deal about to be presented. That and to see an increase in finances. Shish kebabs on a grill. I haven't done them in a while either.
What?
My daughter is creeped out. She hates mushrooms. I love, love, love more mushrooms, and I love portobello mushrooms. So her and Nikki B on here like to pick on me about my mushroom sandwich that is out of this world. Where is lungs located in the feet? Reflexology. I would have to have my chart. I don't know specifically where the lungs are. That is something you can Google though, and it will show you exactly where the pressure points are, orphan. Yes, my dear, breathe in, breathe out. It's not going to be an easy one. You may feel a little overwhelmed. You may feel that you've gotten in over your head, but it does smooth out very, very quickly. Tina, I do believe you're going to meet someone upcoming in the summer months, and it seems to be on a short trip that you meet this person. Sliced cabbage on the grill, also sliced pineapple. Ooh, Debbie, that does sound good. And my grandma used to do a cabbage casserole that was out of this world. Kim, I'll throw it out there to all of y'all. If y'all have never tried reflexology, look into it. It's something you can do yourself, something you can do on family members, something they do on you, as well as the Reiki. But I love reflexology. I am a person that struggled with debilitating migraines for many, many, many years, in and out the ER with them on many, many medications. And what fixed the problem was reflexology. Miss Sharon, sooner than you think. There you go. Sharon, I think you've finally opened your heart and opened up to trying dating. And yeah, you've got someone coming in right around the corner. I'm glad to see y'all like cabbage. My family is so anti-vegetable around here, it's not funny. And to let y'all know, y'all see my cup? You see it? It is still playing. Now, the good news is it had actually migrated its way over to the cup making section. So I took that as a good sign, but still, my cup is playing. Just saying. Let me get there. Janet. Debbie wants to know, where is the glitter? Jessica? Okay. She did in the jars. Okay. On your love life, Janet, it says know your abilities. And when I see that, that means, yes, I want y'all all to be open hearted and be open minded to dating and embrace dating and know that it's not someone you have to see again forever. But it also says don't settle for less there, Janet, either. You can get the charts on Amazon for reflexology. Reflexology is working with the palms of the hand and the nerves in your feet, because this is where all your nerve endings actually end up, in your hands and in your feet. So, like if you take this section of your hand and you find, let's say that this is actually your kidneys, and you work this hand and it feels nothing, but then you find it on this hand and it hurts right there. Well, sweetheart, if you work and continue to massage that hurt out of your hand, problem goes away. And I really thought it was a bunch of nonsense at first. But, I thought Reiki was nonsense before, and then I liked it so much I became a Reiki master so I could certify others, and it is part of my life now. Hi, City Cat. I used Reiki on my dog, and I had her for 14 years. She suffered of hip dysplasia, and she loved, loved, loved her Reiki sessions. Sharon, look into it. You can find the charts that'll show you the points where everything in your body has a nerve ending, in your hands and in your feet. And you can absolutely, and if, like I said, if you're working like you're going to work on your hands, okay, and you find the pressure point, but you don't feel anything there, but you find that pressure point here, and you find that that one particular spot is sore, keep working it until you work the soreness out. Chrissy, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but I'm going to have to say 7 or 8. Really, Lisa, that is awesome. The whole reason I got involved with Reiki, now I had other psychics tell me, you should do Reiki for grounding and recentering and balancing and letting go all those rings and blah, 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 blah. I got involved in Reiki because of my fur baby. I wanted to find her some relief. So, and yes, I have trained Miss Nikki in it, and it's awesome. And Sasha, she absolutely loved it. And one of the techniques I use in Reiki is crystals. I like placing the crystals, and sometimes I use oils, but mine primarily is crystals. And she would actually bring me my bag of crystals and get on the ottoman. It's kind of like, guess what I want? Amazing. And she would just fall right out and let me lay crystals on her. And it was wonderful for her. Now, my crazy cat, Roxy, placed my hands on her head to open her crown chakra, and something shifts and she just goes wild and takes off. So, yeah, she knows something's going on, but she just can't handle it. It does work on your feet as well. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, it is good for everything. Any ailment you have, look into the reflexology. We should have a Reiki night. They are, because you can literally just sit there with your hands on her head, and the moment that chakra opens, her eyes open like saucers and she darts. And it's like, see, she felt it. She felt it happening. Back, legs, and feet. Pain and numbness, and sometimes hard to walk. Kim, I had similar problems. One of my problems is my feet are turning purple. And what they did was they didn't send me for an MRI. They sent me for ultrasound, vascular ultrasound, which is on your arteries and on your veins and stuff. And that's where I found the problem. This will lead to a surgical procedure following the other two surgeries that I have. But mine come from as far as the heavy legs. Do they feel heavy? Do they feel heavy? I guess is what I want to say. Come from you have valves in your legs, and there's two valves on each leg. Mine are blown. All the valves are blown in them, and it comes from 18 years of high heels and selling cars. But many that I had met in the waiting room are there for the same thing, and it's called a vascular ultrasound week. Yeah, yeah. Talk to him about it. It's definitely something to be looked at. Like I said, my surgery will come later on these valves. It's something that they can do in office and fix very quickly. But the ones that I spoke to that have had the procedure done see a significant difference. And right now they put me in these awful compression socks before then. And that might be something you want to talk to your doctor as well. Well, the scale went high, sky high. It's amazing. It's amazing the energy that we carry within ourselves. Also causes vein issues. They do. They do. And these vascular specialists are absolutely amazing. Tina, thank you so much. I've got so much going on that was so unexpected, but it's also something I had prayed about because I knew I was spiritually fine, but I was not physically fine. So my goal for this year was to get the physical addressed. I just did not know they were going to find as many physical problems as they did.
Hi.
And Miss Jason.
Hi.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Rainbow of Love.
That's the one she said. She remembers your name because rainbows are her favorite, next to horses. So she always remembers Rainbow of Love.
What did she say? What did that girl say?
Okay, Kim, I'm telling you, that's just something that you need to talk to him about, and I'll see if he will send you to a vascular specialist because it's probably the veins. The good news is these guys are on it and they're quick fixes, and it's us women on our feet for years and years and years, and later in life it catches up with us. But mine are weak and they're heavy. They're not as heavy as they were because I think one of mine was attributed to one of the medications I was on. But it is something that is very, very fixable. Girl, you have no idea. I am on a 1,200 calorie diet. I have quit smoking and I'm looking at 3 surgeries. So somebody is keeping my sanity together because it certainly isn't me. Not to mention I've had no caffeine and no sugar. I gave those up too. Thank you, Miss Tina. I appreciate it. I'm not honoring. Oh no, the other day I was the devil. Rest assured. Rest assured. I went off on my daughter for practically no reason. No reason. And I was like, wow, that really just came out of me. But if I've done that once in 17 days, then we're doing well. So It is a good thing our loved ones love us so much. And my daughter knows too. I mean, she has been to a couple of my appointments and she knows that it's a lot on my plate all at one time. Of course, my theory is, why don't y'all just put me down and fix everything and wake me up when it's done? But it doesn't work that way. So it's been a lot. Um, the first surgery is pending. They were going to put that to the back of another one, and now they're bringing that back to the forefront. I struggle with a problem with anesthesia. So this is presenting a problem. So we have all sorts of doctors and specialists on that. Stress and anxiety is a killer. Correct, Nikki. You are correct. Debbie, that was what I wanted to do. Just put me under and fix me from head to toe and be done. And apparently my body can't take that. Even though it's a good working theory, no, it's going to be 3 different procedures. Chiropractic for 15 years. And they due to high heels. And y'all do know a man is the inventor of the high heel. I just want to throw that out there. Well, Miss Kim, thank you, dear. Y'all are my sanity during the middle of my storm. I get lost in my readings and in my clients, and that's what keeps me going. You know, I know, with each procedure, I'm going to have a couple days downtime and I might run a little behind on videos, but I know I've just embraced we go fix it. If it's broken, we go fix it. So I could really let them ease off a little bit of what's broken, but if we're broken, we just go fix it. Oh, I absolutely believe a man invented the bra. I don't know that to be true, but I absolutely believe they did. Miss Tammy, your energy's down, dear. There's some things that you want. There's some goals you want. You feel like you're not going to get there. You are going to get there, but you need to rest before it happens. Oh yeah, comfy is best, and of course, do you know after they get on me about compression socks and support shoes and all that? Do you know what kind of riot act they read me when I come walking up in there in flip flops? I'm sorry, they're comfortable. Nikki says she'd have more broken bones. I am a flip flop girl. I own a couple of pairs of nice sandals. Ones are black and ones are white. You slide your foot in. They work for everything. They work awesome alone. So now I'm told that, it's very important I don't injure my legs or my feet. Well, every summer. Matter of fact, this winter, Nikki will tell you I broke a toe. I mean, that's just a given. So we'll see how that goes. Barefoot queen year round. Amen, Debbie. Amen. And do not tell me to sleep in socks because that will never happen in life. Doing it for a while back. Labor check, I'm sure things have been hard. Just remember, it will soon pass. Comfy is best. Comfy is best. I also struggle with this whole I need to elevate my feet so many hours a day. Who has time for that? Who? Not me. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Flats, barefoot, and flip flops is the only way in life. I'm telling you. It really is. Hi, Angelic Davis. I am doing wonderful. But yeah, you guys, my clients, my YouTube crowd, you are my saving grace. You are the ones that have kept my sanity, have kept me going. Um, my me time is doing what I do best. Natural Greek yogurt. Here is the problem. I do like yogurt. It's not on my diet. I do like yogurt, but I cannot do the Greek yogurt. It is the texture of it. I don't think it's the taste. I think it's the texture of it that drives me crazy. We do save each other, Diane, in a weird kind of way. We do save each other. Well, it's good. It's good that we can share information. We can see what's going on in each other's lives. That's why I call it the weekly check-in. I mean, I'm not here to really do readings. I don't mind throwing down messages, but it's kind of that whole we're in it together. Every one of us are going through something. If we can lift up and support each other, I think it's wonderful. Organic, I will try that. So yeah, no, life is hard. Let's face it, it is hard. No matter what we do, it's hard. Libra, we love you. We love every one of you. We're there to help. Just know that what you're going through, it will soon pass. Yes, we do. Every one of us, every single one of us are going through something or have problems. Rub it on for swollen feet. Really, Sharon, I will have to investigate this. You do learn from each other's experiences, and we are here to lift each other up. That's what I took it, Debbie. I'll be in here rubbing Greek yogurt on my feet. Mine, though, they're not so much as swollen as they have no blood flow to them. We are here together, and that's what I love about it. I mean, come on now. Some of y'all have never heard of reflexology. Well, you definitely enlightened me with some Vic socks because that was a surefire winner. Oh boy, she's washing dishes. I heard that. It's my kitchen. Yes. You do, Debbie. I mean, and the nurses and like the lab techs and stuff I've met going in and out of tests, they're just amazing because I know not all people are pleasant. Not all of my clients are pleasant. You've got to find that spot to nurture them anyway. 42 years as an RN. Y'all sound like my ladies at church. I have two ladies at church. One was an RN for 38 and one was an RN for 42. And I have one RN she's an RN now. Rhubarb. I don't care for rhubarb. Oh, I don't know if I can handle rhubarb. I don't know if I can handle it. A Greek person told her, but it's messy. Help my swollen feet. Sharon, you know me. I'll try it. I will give it a try. Angelic Davis. I do the apple cider vinegar daily as far as in a drink. But I have not tried rubbing it directly on the legs. That is also good news. And I have the CBD oil is taking off across the world, which I have used for pain before, and it works wonders. A client of mine yesterday informed me that there is a CBD cream. Now, she says like a butter or just a lotion or whatever. And she had just gotten 500 milligrams of the CBD cream, and that her range of motion and an arm that she has rheumatoid arthritis in was incredible. So I may look into that as well. But she retired. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate it when you find someone you absolutely love and they're gone? You're a hospice nurse. And so was my friend. She's a hospice nurse. So yeah. Well, between Greek yogurt and some CBD cream, maybe I can find some relief there as well. And for those that are suffering with those leg cramps and the leg pains, maybe you could try it too. See, this is why we come together as a community. Our ailments, and like I said, it's not just health; it's broken hearts and finding new love. Everybody is going through something. Take all the emotions home with me as it didn't work. Debbie, I could not do anything in the medical field. First of all, I faint at the sight of blood. Having my blood drawn is one of the worst things you can tell me because my veins withdraw. They don't want to come out. Um, orphan, it's worth a try. The other thing of it is, I have a big heart and I'm a fixer. I need to fix your problems. And if I run into somebody I can't fix their problems, that destroys me. Things I'm not capable of, it's like a church. Our church participates with another church in feeding the homeless. I can supply the food. I cannot serve because, of course, I want to take everybody home. Other things I cannot deal with, these awful SPCA commercials about adopt me and love me and your support, cannot even watch them. Hurt, needy animals, children, anything like that. I just can't do it. Know my limits. And a big box. Kim, I love the fact that you said that. I'm like, you must live in Colorado. Just 28 years, burned out. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that hurt when you lose an animal just doesn't go away. Orphan, I'm told online. Now there is I actually have a client that sells this stuff and she works for Hempweed, I'm thinking. Hemp something was the name of the company, but I don't know if they offered the cream. I didn't know they offered a cream. Like I said, I've tried the oil under the tongue, and that is pretty amazing. Um, it doesn't give you a high feeling or anything because it's actually an extract from the root. I would say it would be like equivalent to having like 2 glasses of wine. That's kind of how it made me feel. Ooh, Orphan takes care of wounded soldiers. Bless your heart. I like helping the homeless too. Like I said, me and her.
My back.
What was the last time what did we do for the homeless? Do you remember? What did we make them?
I don't know. Huh? We made them 50 billion
Not 50 billion. We just made 50
butter.
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to go down to the church.
Feels good.
They
Mimi.
do.
What's her name?
That's Nikki B.
Nikki.
She said, hello,
B.
Jace.
Hi,
The one that sends you
Nikki
things in the
B.
mail.
Hi, Nikki B. Hi.
Yeah, see, Orphan, like I said, I'm very much the homeopathic queen. So for them putting me on prescriptions, I have 4 that I take every day, and then I have a basket of what didn't work. What I had
Hi,
side
Nikki
effects on.
B. Hi.
Oh yeah, we like helping people. It's just like I said, I can send food, I can donate money for food, but I can't serve because it just breaks my heart.
Rainbow of Love. Hi, Rainbow of Love.
Speaking of those wounded soldiers, you see Trump just signed a bill that they can get care outside of the VA, and I think that is
that
wonderful.
Rainbow of Love?
That is Rainbow Love. Send them rainbows.
What are you doing, Rainbow of Love?
Like I said, you will always remember that name because she loves some rainbows.
What are you doing, Rainbow of Love?
Sending you rainbows. She's got bright blue eyes, doesn't she? Crazy blue eyes. Oh, and my doctor thinks she says she doesn't think that I'm overly sensitive. She just thinks I've been so long without medication that maybe that's having something to do with it. But some of the side effects are just absolutely horrible. So I literally have a basket to take care of stuff I cannot take.
What are you doing, Rainbow? I love. Why did you say that again?
That's true. They called you your wee actress. You are our wee actress. She is a drama queen. There is no doubt. Did you really? Congratulations, Orphan. That's a big deal. Who graduates in a few weeks? I know time flies, doesn't it? I mean, we go Monday. Tell them what Monday is. Monday is a big day. Amy's going with her. She's going to register for kindergarten. Feel like she was just born.
Is this crazy or creepy?
So she's got a big day Monday. She has preschool, then she registers for kindergarten, and then she has a horse riding lesson. So she's got a big day coming up.
What did Nikki B say?
Hold on. Rainbow Love says she is sitting here listening to us, guys, and sent you more rainbows. She is. Christiana, I don't do that on a live chat just because they can be emotional and I can get one that kind of wants to overrule the conversation. Love. Nikki B says, are you ready for school? Pulmonary fibrosis. Angelic Davis, we will add your mom to our list of prayers as well.
Rainbow of Love, send us some rainbows and unicorns.
She will love it. Kindergarten is awesome. She says, congratulations. Sharon says, have fun on Monday, Jay.
She shared us some rainbows, but not unicorns.
Yep, look, the rainbows, and look at the little girl, and there's the little hat. That means you're leaving preschool and headed to kindergarten. Big girl school. Prayers are very important. I also believe in their strength in numbers and the power of them. Okay, you gotta get off this snake.
Why?
Because you're killing me. All right, guys, I've kept y'all for well over an hour. Thank you for joining me. We will try again for next Thursday or Friday. Can you tell everybody bye?
Bye-bye.
Okay. And keep in touch. Guys, circulate these names and these people around on your prayer list. Like I said, there is power in numbers, and we'll keep at it. Y'all have a great week ahead. Full moon, take cover. Just take cover. Debbie, if you're honoring, it's okay. It's full moon. I give you permission to be honoring.
Can I have one of your chocolate
cirrhosis.
popsicles?
What is good for cirrhosis? Look, she sent you unicorns.
And rainbows.
I do not know what is good for cirrhosis now that I think about it.
Can I have one of your chocolate popsicles?
Yes, go. Real quick before we jump off of here, she's asked about cirrhosis. Anybody have any advice on this? How about my nurses? Gold Bond for psoriasis is good. Prescription meds. I would go far as to say try some coconut oil if you want to do something of the homeopathic way. Book Liver Rescue by Anthony Williams. Lisa said same thing, coconut oil. Yes, Orphan, you are sensitive. Well, that gives her some ideas. Bag balm, natural argan oil, detox. Alrighty. Well, you've got something to work with for the weekend there. Butter oil, cocoa butter. Okay. Any of these things. You may also try some the natural shea butter, not the one that's diluted, but the actual, the rock solid form. You might want to look at that as well. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you all. Hang in there with me. I'll get your videos up next week and we'll schedule another live either Thursday or Friday. Probably Thursday, but don't hold me to that. So, everybody have a great weekend. Bye.